Hello chatterboys out there, I hope you've all had a great Sunday rest. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Sunday. So on my Sunday I had a family gathering and I got ready for the day ahead and was so excited. I had a nice refreshing shower and had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea. Went onto my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram and I had a shower and a shave and watched the newest Riverdale episode and newest Shadowhunter episode. I need to watch last night's Casualty and the newest Supernatural episode tonight. And my younger brother is on holiday with his mates at the moment. He Snapchatted my younger sister to say how he was having a great time and also showed them a photo of the adventure slide park place he's going tomorrow. And my mum is in hospital at the moment and my older brother and his girlfriend came down to ours, and my older brother was in his car and his girlfriend was in her car, and his girlfriend got here first. We had a good catch up with her, and then me, my dad and my younger sister went off to Tesco's to the garage to put petrol in the car. Then went off and picked my older sister's mate up from her house, and then went off to my grandparents' house where my older sister's boyfriend was waiting to be picked up by my dad. And then my dad, my older sister's boyfriend and their mate went off to watch my older sister play rugby, and me and my younger sister were at my grandparents' house where my auntie and cousins are over this week, and they're over from Ireland, so we had a nice catch up with them. And my youngest cousin is growing so fast, she is so adorable, and it's her birthday next week or the week after when they go back to Ireland, so we had a little party for her. And then my uncle got here and he cycled from his house to the grandparents' house, and we had a nice catch up, and I got a really cool photo of my older cousin Grace doing a handstand out in the garden. And then my older brother and his girlfriend arrived and they got my mum out of hospital, and she's now out of hospital in the clear. She's doing a lot better, got a few tablets that she has to take, and she could have to go back in and have the drip in her hand again. It would help get rid of the excess water because it could happen again, but other than that she's doing a lot better. She's very tired because she was up quite early because they had to do lots of checks and stuff, but she'll get a good night's sleep hopefully. And she doesn't want to sleep yet because she doesn't want to sleep now and then not be able to sleep tonight. And we had a party tea and it was delicious. There's fruit platters and we had some fruit and stuff first and sat out on the grass in the back garden and had like a little picnic kind of thing, and it's really fun. And I had a really good catch up with my older cousins and was talking about how my workplace is going and how college is going, and they live up in London, so they got the train down. And I was talking about how me and my siblings are hopefully going up to the Harry Potter experience up there in the summertime, so we're planning on meeting them there and also seeing my other cousin on my other family side who's also moved up there. And my dad and older sister and her boyfriend and her mate got back from the rugby and they didn't win the game unfortunately, but my dad said how my older sister played extremely well. And we then played some games out in the garden. We played a keepy up a game with the ball. Earlier on in the afternoon, me, my older brother and his girlfriend and my younger cousin Grace had been playing out in the front of the house with a tennis ball, and my older brother was about this close to chucking the ball at my privates, but luckily it was about that much off, or that would have been a disaster. Phew, thank God that didn't happen, so we were all in hysterics. We listened to a bit of music and played some games and just had a really good time enjoying the sunshine. And then it was time for us to go off home. We were there for quite a while. We just didn't want to leave. It was just so much fun having a nice catch up with everyone. My grandma joked and said next time she'll rent a hall because there were so many of us there, and we spent most of the time out in the garden anyway, and sometimes in the living room, but mainly we were just out in the garden enjoying the lovely weather that we've had. And then my uncle got his bike and went off and cycled home. He left a bit earlier so that he could get home before it got dark. And my auntie and cousins are staying at my grandpa's house where they're staying while they're here. And I said goodbye to them. And my auntie and cousins and my grandma, grandpa, and my uncle and cousin and his girlfriend are hopefully going to be coming over tomorrow evening for a barbecue. It's supposed to be very nice tomorrow evening and tomorrow as well, and I can't wait for that. I know that my uncle, his girlfriend, and my cousin are definitely coming, and so are my older brother and his girlfriend. And I'm not sure about my auntie and Creever, my auntie's baby, who's now 1, nearly 2 in a few weeks' time. Cannot believe how fast she's growing. And my cousins James and Creever were having a conversation, so we recorded it. Unfortunately, my recording wasn't very good quality because I think my hand was on the speaker, so it was all muffled and stuff, so I had to delete it. But it was so adorable, and they got on so well. It was the first time those two meeting, because when my auntie and my cousins were over last time, my uncle and his girlfriend and cousin were off to Australia, so when they landed, my uncle and his girlfriend and cousin had just gone off, so they kept on missing each other. So they finally got to meet, and it was so sweet. And so we're going to be hopefully having my auntie and cousin here as well, but they might not come. It depends on how my auntie is feeling, because they're a bit jet lagged. They need time to kind of settle in first. And I got home. Me and my mum and dad and my young sister made our way home. We said goodbye to everyone, and I picked my cousin James up and hugged him, and he was giggling. He has such an adorable laugh, and was kissing him on the head and was like, "I'll see you soon, James." And I used to call him JJ because name, his first name and last name begins with J, obviously. But my grandma doesn't like it. She gets funny if I call him JJ, so I just call him James now. Sometimes I call him JJ, but other time, mainly I just call him James. And yeah, it's been a really good day. We got home and I helped my mum unpack her stuff from hospital because she's pretty tired. So I was just a bit worried about her. But I'm not going to ask her if she's okay like 100 times, because I know she's fine. Because if she wasn't fine, the doctors and nurses and stuff would not have let her home. So nothing bad's going to happen. She's not going to have to go back to hospital. She's doing well. My mum and dad are just downstairs watching Star Trek at the moment, and while watching a bit of Star Wars. So when I walked in, they watched Star Wars, and then I went off, and when I walked back in, they watched Star Trek. Way to confuse a guy. And my older sister and her boyfriend and mate came back, and they stayed for a bit. They were going to go off to the pub, but my older sister's got a bit of a headache, so they went off home instead and dropped their mate off to the pub first. And my older brother and his girlfriend came back, and they gave my young sister her belated birthday present that my older brother's girlfriend got on for her, but they hadn't seen each other since before her birthday. And then they went off back to uni, and they're coming back down for the barbecue tomorrow evening, and I can't wait to have the barbecue and we can play bowls, and can't wait for Harvey to be able to play with the tennis ball in the garden and with James, because James absolutely adores Harvey and it's so sweet. And I watched Casualty from last night and some old soap stuff and some stuff of Quad and Beep Subplayer and catch up. Tidied my office up, and I've been working on a new chapter on my boat and doing some designing. And I also tidied my dog into a show set for my playing my dog into a show and did some doll photography stuff. I got my beat up dolls out for me to sort out tomorrow and play with my main beat up doll. And I watched some Supernatural from season 2, some Winter Grace episodes, and some Big Brother and How I Met Your Mother episodes. And I had some scones with jam and cream and a cup of tea. And I played my dog into a show and watched some Desert Doctor episodes. Went onto Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and uploaded some Instagram photos that I'd taken the other day. And I watched some Fuller House episodes with my younger sister, as she's obsessed with that show. I already watched all of Fuller House and also have watched all of Full House. Can't wait for the newest season to Full House come out, and I would Vogue, Hello, and some other soap magazines and gossip magazines, and read a bit of a series of virtual events. Did some colouring in pages and some word searches and some puzzles. Played some casual board games and played on some video games and on some game side stuff, which started off with, and some other stuff like that. And worked on my new chapter to my book and some new song. And I tidied my bedroom up, and I watched some DVDs and listened to some season final, and watched some episodes of Downton Abbey and some other period drama stuff, and watched some episodes of Midsummer Murders, The Bill, and Murder She Wrote, and some other crime drama stuff, and watched British Bake Off, Cake Boss, and some other cooking show stuff, and watched Grand Designs, Top Gear, and watched Escape to Country and some other house gardening and makeover stuff, and watched some episodes of Escape to Country and Far Brown, and I did some illustrations and some fashion designing and some arts and craft and some designing and paper dressmaking, and I have had such a great day. It's been such a lovely sunny day. I hope you've all had a lovely Sunday rest and have had a lovely bank holiday weekend and have a lovely day tomorrow and a lovely start to your week, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.